Hey, so I was just wrapping up on the first video, and I just noticed that you had a question. Oh shit! Hey! Alright, this happens sometimes. Okay, so anyway, I was wrapping up on the first video, and I noticed that you had a question about tempo control. And at the beginning here, this is 120 beats per minute. To create an automation clip to change it throughout the song, like this down here, you see here it moves up. You just right click this and it says create automation clip. And if you have a region selected, like say I selected this and I created an automation clip for the master volume, which it won't let me do, thanks. So if I create an automation clip here, it would just limit it to the red area here. And that's sort of what I did here. Anyway, so as it goes on, also, one thing I want to note is all these samples and shit consolidated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So I just kept adding shit and effects and stuff until I was happy with it. I added a gate, I added reverb, I added distortion, I added modulation, shit like that, and just kept doing it. I'll have to go back to this another time because I'm honestly getting a little tired. So anyway, to keep things consistent through tempo changes, what I like to do, I'm just gonna restart here. I like that giant fart at the end. You'll notice here it says stretch. That means that the sample doesn't change pitch when it's stretched, or when the tempo changes. If it was on resample, then it would. That would change the pitch and it would make it sound weird. So what I did is I made a bunch of shit like with pitch envelopes and stuff at this right end here, this thing. I had like a bunch of samples. I made some of them pitch bend up, and then I rendered it and made it so that it sticks with the tempo here. And you can see at the end here, it's around 146 beats per minute, or it is 146 beats per minute. After the drop ends, it goes back all the way back down. So that's really it. Let's try that. I want to see what that sounds like. That sounds cool. So anyway, what I like to do to keep things consistent when you're loading your project, you'll notice here that I have the master pitch automation clip at the very beginning here, at the setting I want the song to start at. So this is at the 50% setting, the default setting. See, it goes back. Just watch that knob again really quick. This one right here, master pitch. As it's going back around. Same with the tempo. It goes back to 128 beats per minute at the very beginning of the song. Because it's, you know, for some reason the tempo one's missing, but that's because these automation clips at the very beginning set it to that 128 and that flat pitch rate. You want to keep those there, and you want at least 1 measure or 4 bars, or something like that, at that default rate with a closed, like, little button here, that little point, so that when you mess with the other parts of the envelope, it doesn't affect that baseline reading, and you're not, like, say I had this go up like this at the beginning, then it would slightly change the tempo or slightly bend the pitch. You don't want that. So make sure you close it off with like a left click, like this. You know what I mean? That way, when you're editing stuff, it doesn't fuck up your tempo or your pitch reading. I think that about answers the question. And especially here, you can see the full effects of messing with it. I'm not going to play that again. But I hope that works out for you, man. And I hope that answered your question. Take it easy.